Welcome back to another Sunday prep day. My nephew spent the night, so he'll probably be joining me in the video. He wanted to be here. Pak maar zo'n bakje. De grote. Ja. So, I'm just chopping some broccoli. Ja, en mag je de broccoli daarin doen. So, we'll go over my menu. For lunch today, we're just gonna have some sandwiches. And then for dinner, I'll be by myself because he'll be home, and I'll just I have some loaded fries that I bought yesterday. He's doing it in the most inefficient way possible, but so yeah, loaded fries, and then for Meatless Monday, I'm just gonna do a salad for lunch. And let me just cut up these celery. Deze mogen in de vuilnisbak. Ja, doe met je hand. So, a salad, and then for dinner. Nee, even. What was that? I'm just gonna do a vegan curry with some chickpeas and the like. Zo, die mogen ook in de vuilnisbak. En deze mogen daarin. Yeah, so curry. Then on Tuesday, I'm gonna do like some keto chicken nuggets with some broccoli. That's why I cut that. And then for dinner, I'm gonna do some pork belly tacos. So for that, I'm gonna make a stock, and I'm gonna do the pork belly later on. But as always, I'll do all the cutting of the vegetables first, and then I'll make the rest. On Wednesday, I'm going to use that pork belly again, but I'm going to make some keto rolls. So, and some homemade keto barbecue sauce.
Moet je ook de wortels schillen?
Nee, dat hoeft niet.
Okay.
And he asked if I needed to peel the carrot. I'm like, no, because it's just going to go in the stock and in the sauce, so I don't really need to. So this is just going to go in the stock, and the other half is going to go in a mango salsa. That's going to go on my... Nee, niet bij je vingers in de buurt. Nee. Even wachten tot ik klaar ben. I told him to keep his fingers out of the way until I was done. Ja, nu mocht... Oh, je wil je pikken?
Ja, één.
Eentje? Ja. En de rest ga ik daarin doen. So I'm just putting that in with the stock. Ja, die. So he wants to steal a piece of carrot. Yeah, doe maar erin. So the keto barbecue sauce, and I'm gonna make a mango salsa. That's also what I'm gonna do with this one. Then Wednesday for dinner. Ga een stukje aan de kant, mannetje. Deze even weg. Dinner, some ramen with pork belly. So yeah, if I make pork belly, I always use it for several meals because it takes a while to make, and it only really makes sense in bigger portions. So pak maar nog een bakje. Ja.
Ramen.
Deze mag daarin. Ja.
Ramen. En gaan we de volgende stap doen.
Yeah. So on Thursday, I'm gonna do some pork belly skewers. That will probably use up the last of my pork belly. And then for dinner, I still have some amaranth or a rice bowl. I'm gonna work through that. I'm just cutting up some baby leeks to go in the stock as well.
Is de bovenkant niet zo lekker?
Nee, die is een beetje droog. So amaranth, probably, or rice. And then on Friday, I don't know yet. As always, kind of depends on what I have left over. And then it will probably be with fish. Ja, die mogen in de vuilnisbak. And then for dinner, I'm gonna do a rice bowl with some fish and either the keto barbecue sauce or the mango salsa or
Ja, het
whatever.
rode al kom, ga ik klein...
Ja, moet ik rode ook zo snijden?
Ja, dan
Ja.
ga ik even weg.
Oh, oké.
Ik kan niet tegen rode uien.
Oh, oké, die ga ik nu doen. Oké, ga jij dan tekenen?
Nee.
Okay, so some yellow onion to go in the stock. And then he said he was going to go away because he saw the red onions that I'm going to cut up next. And he says they hurt his eyes. So he's going to go do some crafts. Because if you don't follow my craft channel, by the way, I do a lot of crafting stuff. So I have a lot of supplies. So he's just grabbing something right now. I think he's going to do some pipe cleaners. But yeah, so a rice bowl with just some salsa. I was gonna make a roasted salsa. I already made one last week or the week before. When was it? I was gonna do that again for the pork belly, but then I saw some mango at the street market, and it was really cheap because it's really ripe. So I was like, I can do a mango salsa. That would be pretty good. And then for the sandwiches, I can do like a keto barbecue sauce. So I'm just cutting these red onions because the amaranth bowl or rice bowl is going to be with like chicken fajita, and the rice bowl with fish, I'll have some corn salsa and some of that mango salsa or the keto barbecue sauce on the side. So, but for the corn salsa, I'm just going to use some canned corn. I just want some onion as well. And I can tell you that he made the right choice because these red onions are very potent. So, okay. Then, next up we have some garlic. Already peeled them, so a couple of cloves. I'm going to put in with the stock. A few cloves. I'm going to leave whole because they're going to go in the mango salsa, and that's going to go in the blender anyway. Oh, moi. He just showed me what he made. So this goes in the blender, so I don't need to chop that. But then for the fajitas and maybe for the salsa, I'll just do some cut up garlic. So I'll just slice that up and then run my knife through. Okay, that's the garlic done. And then I have some of these small onions that I'm going to use for the mango salsa. So I'm just going to cut off the ends and the tips real quick. And I'll just leave them whole because I'm going to blend them. So, okay, next up, some peppers. I have a green, a yellow, and a red. So I want those for the chicken fajitas, obviously, and for my salad, I like putting some slices on top. And I'm thinking actually maybe Friday, maybe I'll do like a stir fry with fish, like a low carb stir fry with just a bunch of veggies. Because I feel like I say this in every video, and I do actually, because not everyone watches all my videos, but I am diabetic, and in order to cut carbs, I don't eat carbs for lunch except for Sunday when I have sandwiches. Those are my cheat days. So I'm thinking for lunch on Friday just some fish with whatever veggies I have left and some peppers and all that. So let me just work through the rest of these peppers. I'm just going to cut them into little slices just like the green one. As I'm cutting up some chilies, my nephew said that he's going to make me a drawing, and he's going to put that in my home office slash his guest room that he sleeps in when he's here, so I can watch that when I'm working. So I'm just gonna de-seed a couple of these because these are gonna go in the mango salsa. So I don't know what these chilies are called. I don't mind the spice, they're pretty mild, but I just don't want any kind of seeds floating around in my salsa because I want it nice and smooth. So I'm just gonna half those real quick. All right, I'm just gonna set those aside for a moment with the little pearl onions. And then I have some red chilies. Those are gonna go in the fajita bowl and probably the salsa for the corn salsa for Friday. So I'm just gonna cut them out real quick. I'll leave the seeds in because I don't really care about the seeds in that. And then for my salad, I want some cucumber. So just cut that into slices. We've made quick work of that. Then for the stock, I have some of these, they're called enoki, I think. And I have some of these other mushrooms I'll show you in a moment. I'm just gonna cut part of this and set that aside to go with the stock. And the rest I'll just save to put in fresh when I actually make the ramen. And I'm gonna do the same with these mushrooms. I don't know what they're called, but cut the little stems off. Throw those in with everything else for the stock. And here I have some more that I'm just gonna put in fresh. And then I have a bunch of cilantro. I'm just gonna cut the stems off. I'll save those for when I do like my curry paste and such. And then I'll just chop these up because these are gonna go in the rice bowl and the salsa on Friday because I'll do some lime cilantro rice together with the corn salsa. So I'll just cut them up nice and fine. And then finally for the veg prep side of things, I have some mango that I actually have two, so I'll just cut those up. I'll use the most ripe one for my mango salsa, and the other one I'm just gonna cut into pieces so I can snack on them. So cut the ears off, score them one way, score them the other. And I'll grab a spoon and just scoop everything out. And because these are very ripe, that is very easy to do. So I'll just repeat that with the other part and then the other mango. So I'll see you back in a moment. So I'm just gonna put that in. And I'm gonna cut off as much as I can from this, and then what's left on the pith, we'll just snack on that in a bit because I know he loves it. But yeah, I'm just putting this very ripe mango in the food processor or the blender. And then we'll start making our sauce. So while I was cutting that, I was preheating my Ninja Foodi. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil in because we're gonna be multitasking. So some oil. Here we have the celery, carrot, mushrooms, onion, and baby leeks. So that can go in there with salmon, yeah, with a little bit of salt.
chop.
So we're just gonna saute that. I'll add some pepper as well.
Pepper.
And we'll just let that saute. Now here's the drawing that he made me that we're gonna put in his guest room. So while that is sauteing, we'll get our chilies that we halved and our pearl onions. Just gonna add that too. Here I have a little bit of lime juice. I just took that out of the freezer because I bought a big batch a while ago. I just juiced it all and froze it in little ice cubes. And just for a little bit of smoky flavor, I have an open can of chilies and adobo sauce. Oh, he doesn't like the smell of that. So I'm just gonna put some in. And almost forgot the carrots. We'll put that in. And our cloves of garlic. We'll add those as well. Some apple cider vinegar. Some salt. And then I'll put the lid on. We'll quickly give this a stir. And then we're gonna blend this up. Okay, that's that blended up. I'll just give it a quick taste. Nice and spicy, yep. I like that. Not too spicy, but he's excited that I liked it. So before I make the keto barbecue sauce and finish this, because we do need to cook it for a little bit, I'll just add some water to this so we can just form that stock so I can just hang out for a little bit longer. So I'll just get a pan on the heat, put our salsa in. We'll just heat that through for like 15 minutes or so. I'm gonna add a little more water to the pot. And then I'll start preparing my pork belly. So I'll just score the skin. And across as well. And then I'll just place that in, skin side down. And give my hands a quick wash. And then we can put the pressure lid on, close the valve, and put that on pressure cook. And we'll do that for about 50 minutes for this size. By the end of that, this is gonna fall apart almost, not quite. Let's just preheat. This can just simmer for a little bit longer, and then here we'll do one more thing. We're gonna add some apple cider vinegar, some Worcestershire sauce, some smoked paprika, some more of these chipotles and adobo, because I want to make it nice and smoky and spicy. And to our keto barbecue sauce, of course, we're going to need some onion powder, some garlic powder, and I'll put in a little bit of chili powder. Not that much because I already have the chipotles in there. And then we have 2 cans of tomato paste, so I'll just add those in as well. Okay, while everything simmers, I'm just gonna clean up a bit, and then we'll see you back when everything is done. Oh, and I almost forgot, for the keto barbecue sauce, obviously you need a little bit of sweet, so I'm just using some stevia. So just the taste. And if I need to, I'll add a little bit of apple cider vinegar as well to get the right consistency. But yeah, now we can just let everything simmer, and I'll see you back to close out the video when all of this is done. So everything is done. I just took the pork belly out. That's gonna cool down. And when I'm gonna prepare that, I'm just gonna cut off a piece and air fry that to get it nice and crispy, get a nice crispy crust, and then slice it to serve. And then I have the stock. I just strained that, so that's just gonna cool down so I can put it in the fridge. And that's the barbecue sauce and the mango sauce. So now I have everything ready for the week. So when I go make lunch or dinner, I can just have everything on the table in minutes. So if you like this, I do this every Sunday. So there's a playlist at the end, and every Saturday I do grocery hauls. So, and also starting today, I'm gonna film another what I eat in a day video again for the whole week. So expect that to come out on Friday. So. But yeah, if you like this, leave a like, leave a comment, maybe subscribe, and thank you for watching. Until next time, bye for now.